So what we're talking about today are the 3 types of home buyers. If your goal is to get your home sold quickly and for the most amount of money, you have to understand the sub-markets of buyers. And this is what I'm talking about. There are buyers right now who live in your area, so in-town buyers. There are out-of-town buyers, and those are relocation people. We've seen that here in DFW over the last couple of years. We've seen people from California, Seattle, New York, Oklahoma. They come in. So those are out-of-town buyers coming in. But the third type, the most interesting type that almost everybody forgets about, are the buyers who are working with another real estate agent. So about 8 out of 10 homes that sell with 2 real estate agents. One represents the seller and the other represents the buyer. And they have 2 distinctly different jobs. The listing agent, who's working for you, is protecting your home's value, trying to sell your home for the most amount of money. The agent working for the buyer is trying to get the buyer the best possible deal. Now, this is important because 8 out of 10 buyers are working with a real estate agent. That is your largest pool of potential buyers when it comes to selling your home. So why are we talking about this? Because when you put your home on the market, we've been talking about how important marketing is to attracting top dollar offers. Marketing is the engine behind how quickly your home sells and for how much money your home actually sells for, because it takes buyers, whether they're online or driving through town, from wherever they are to inside of your house. Foot traffic. That is the job of marketing, is to get the most amount of qualified buyers into your home so that we can create multiple interested buyers, which ultimately results in you selling your home for more money, possibly even multiple offers. And we've seen that in the years past. So when it comes to choosing the right marketing plan, the right person to represent you and your home, that person, that real estate professional, needs to have an actual plan, a marketing budget that is going to attract the 3 types of buyers: in town, out of town, and the 80% that are working with cooperative agents. Now, how can you tell if the realtor's marketing budget is working? Well, one of the ways is if you are getting a lot of showings from other companies. It's not uncommon for when I put a home on the market, 80 to 90% of the showings are from other real estate companies. And that's done strategically and intentionally because I understand that 80% odds the buyer's already working with another agent. So my job is to cooperate with those agents, expose your home to the agent who already has that buyer, who they're already working with and they're already showing homes to. So as we set up the marketing budget, we're really going to dive in and put a nice chunk of marketing into attracting that pool of buyers, getting the agents to promote your house, getting them to get their buyers to come view your home. Now, the other 2 types of buyers, in town and out of town. In-town buyers are done through a lot of localized marketing, open houses, signage. Signage is really important. I'm actually going to talk about signage in the future. It is one of the ways, believe it or not, it's probably one of the top 5 ways that homes actually sell today, but most people don't ever think that. They overlook how critical signage is, but here's the thing. It's not traditional signage where it just says, here's a home, here's a for sale sign. That's not what I'm talking about, but we'll get into that. So in-town buyers is fairly easy to market because you don't have to market to a very broad base, right? It's just the locals. But what about the people who are buying your home that are relocating from out of town, right? It could be if you're in Frisco, maybe they're coming from Fort Worth. Or it could be they're coming from Seattle, Washington. They're coming from California. They're coming from the East Coast. Or they're coming internationally. So, we live in one of those areas in North Dallas where we get some international buyers. We have international money coming in, investing in the United States real estate market, which is fantastic, right? It's helped fuel our economy. It's helped fuel home growth and home pricing. So you have to have an agent who understands the 3 types of potential buyers that are out there that could be buying your home. And when you have a marketing plan that aligns to attracting all 3 of those buyers to your home, that is when you as a potential home seller, that's when you are winning. That's when you are increasing the demand, the exposure on your home. And anytime you can increase the exposure and the demand on your home, get multiple people interested as a seller, that is a good thing. That usually represents you selling your home for the absolute most amount of money, top dollar, selling it in a very short or quick time frame, not taking months on the market. And it all comes down to the ability to know how to target market in town, out of town, and buyers who are already working with another real estate agent. And there are 3 or 4 really good strategies on each one of those to go really deep when it's targeting to attract those buyers. But I wanted to share that with you today. And I'll give you a quick story as well. But before I do that, if you're thinking about selling your home and you'd like to learn more about how to attract quality buyers so that you can sell your home for top dollar, head on over to talkaboutmyhome.com. When you get there, fill out the form. Let me know who you are, where your home is located. I'll give you a call. We'll chat about your home. No cost, no obligation. We don't have to work together. If you choose to work together, that is fantastic. We'd love to help you. But if not, no harm, no foul. We're going to answer your questions, point you in the right direction no matter what. So let's get back to the story. I want to tell you exactly how this strategy works. So as you know, there are 4 or 5 key states that have a lot of their people are moving out and relocating to the DFW Metroplex. So when you know where those states are, we can actually run paid advertising directly to those hot spots where people are leaving at very large percentages that we know are relocating here. There was an article that came out that literally outlined the top 5 cities and states where people are leaving to come to DFW. Well, when you know that, we can run advertising directly to those people and directly to the people who work in specific companies that are relocating to the area. When you understand how to do that type of marketing, you can position the home and you can position those buyers when they come into town to come look at your home. So how we utilize this is we had a really nice property out in Aubrey, about $838,000, I believe is where we went on the market. And we were able to attract a California buyer who was relocating in because we knew of the relocation from California, and we were able to run ads there. And that ad attracted an amazing all-cash, ready-to-close, qualified buyer, and that home within $2,000 was the offer that we received. We were on at $838,000, offer comes in at $836,000. Pretty happy seller, as you can imagine. And we were able to do it in 10 days. Here's the cool thing. We were able to do it without the buyer ever stepping foot in Texas. So if you guys have seen some of the other things we've been talking about the staging, the photography, the marketing plan, how we identify the perfect buyer for your home, if you've seen any of those videos that we've done, you understand how we use that strategy. And we took all of that and we coupled it with the out-of-town buyer strategy, strategically placed ads where we knew the best qualified buyers were, and it worked. This was a fantastic opportunity for this seller, great quality buyer, and like I said, you know, almost 100% asking price on a very high-end property, which is unheard of. Usually they negotiate because of the dollar amount. They negotiate a little bit more flexibility on the pricing, but we were able to do it, and we did it in 10 days. So wanted to share that with you. Quick recap and summary. What we're talking about is understanding there are in-town buyers for your home, there are out-of-town buyers for your home, and then those are buyers that are already working exclusively with real estate agents. And that represents about 8 out of 10 sales that are happening. 8 out of 10 sales happen with 2 real estate agents. When you understand that and your agent has a marketing plan and strategy where they can show you how they attack all 3 of those pillars of where the potential buyers are, that's when you as a seller stand an amazing opportunity to get your home sold for top dollar without sitting on the market for a long period of time. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you found that extremely helpful in kind of understanding not just the marketing, but being very specific in understanding who the buyers are in the market. So if we could help you, we'd love to, but we'll talk to you soon. If you're thinking about selling your home and you've got questions, we'd love to help answer those questions, tell you what your home is worth, how you can increase your home's value, put more money in your pocket, when's the best time to sell, whatever questions you have, however we can help you. Head on over to talkaboutmyhome.com. When you get there, just fill out the simple form. I'll give you a call within 24 hours. We'll talk about your home and your home selling needs.